To all the party people in the place to be, we hope you're doing well on this fine day, evening, night, morning, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. We hope that you're happy. We are jumping back in to try to get to something new, but before we jump into what we're doing on this video, there was a small patch today that fixed a bunch of things. And in addition to that, they announced a new employee update is coming out tomorrow, which will be the day that this video posts. So when this video goes up, there will be an update that will allow us to assign the employee that works here in the showroom. They'll be able to grab deliveries and go stick them in storage for us. So that's kind of cool. So that update is going to come out tomorrow. So when we record tomorrow for Saturday's video, we'll play around with that employee update and get it out. And then, I mean, depending on how work goes tomorrow, maybe I put out 2 videos tomorrow. So you'll see this one first, and then maybe I'll put out the employee video tomorrow as well. What I want to do for today's video is I want to do a body workshop with each employee. So there's 6 total employees. I've got 4 rusted out cars here. These cars they're not all identical, but I mean they're pretty close in size, right? So like this is an Algretto, this is an Algretto, this is a Largo, and then this is an Adante. So I've got 4 of the rusted out buckets. The problem is I don't have, I've got this thing and I've got this van. I'm thinking I'm going to give the van to Paul and then, use all the other cars for the other employees and just see like, how fast, like what is the actual difference in the employees for the bodywork, right? So all of these cars are at 0% bodywork, and like I said, they're all pretty much about the same size. Yeah, 0%, because they're all rusted out. I checked the junkyard, and the junkyard doesn't have one of these cars on there. Yeah, that's at 0. And then this guy here is at 0. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll give the van to Paul. Since I think he's the fastest, right? And so like, I still think Paul's going to finish before the other guys. But we'll see. But I'm just curious, like, is there a bit of a difference? Is there no difference? How does it work? The other thing I want to do is I did have somebody drop in the comments, drive shaft chrysanthemum, was saying that I might be having trouble towing because this truck is in disrepair. So let me check. Yeah, I mean everything's at 100% except for fuses. I mean it does have 354,000 miles on it. So maybe it is time to just get a new one. But that's not the issue there. But it does feel like this thing is performing worse. I wonder if it'll let me, if I pull in here, does that go green? Can I just replace the fuses? Let's see. Fuse box. The red 50. Place that. And the small yellow one. Okay. All the rest of the fuses look good. All right. So let's scan this again. It'll be interesting to see, like, okay, yeah, fuses are 100%. Like, does that make a difference? Probably hard to tell for like where this thing is at, but let's get these repairs going. Replace all. Everything's 100. Replace all here. Everything's 100. Okay, cool. All right. So that's that. So let's start at the bottom. So let's come in here. Tablet. I can do employees from here. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay, workstation. All right, so let's start at the bottom. So let's go. Let's get him out of here. Let's get Paul out of there. Let's put Paul in the showroom. And then let's get, so he's 10. Karen is 13. 15. Ethan is, oh wait, Ethan is working on a car. All right, those guys are working on cars. So we'll start with these three. All right, wait, workstation. So we're gonna put him on Bodyshop. All right, and let's open this up. See how well Paul sells cars. All right, so we're gonna give him the smallest car, and he's the cheapest employee. All right, and we're gonna give him that, and he is 4 minutes and 9 seconds for him to fix the smallest car out of these. All right. Crap. Did that make him quit working? It did. It did. Okay. Oh. Now he's back working. Okay. All right. So Paul's trying to sell. These guys are fixing these cars up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need one more car. And we'll do the Phantom here. All right. And right on time because he finished. Okay. You know what? The fuses do feel like they made a difference. Like it does feel like it has a little bit more power. All right, let's get this over here. So the next cheapest person will get this car. And then these two cars will go to the middle people, and then we'll give, or maybe this car will go to the next person because it's a little bit smaller. Let's get him working. Replace all. Yes. All right, those guys are working. Somebody wants to buy a car. This guy. Oh, yep, this guy. No. All right, so as of right now, it doesn't seem like Paul for 20 bucks an hour is making much of a difference in here. But we'll see. We'll see how quick he sells those 5 cars. And maybe we do another video where we fill up the showroom with like all the same car, relatively the same price, and see if the employees sell them any faster or slower. And then I also want to do, and then once we find out who's the fastest, if there is a fastest, then I want to do like one car that's red, one car that's yellow, one car that's green, one car that's blue, and like see if they sell differently in terms of how long it takes to sell. All right, so that'll be Paul's car right there. we'll give him the biggest one because I do think he's like the fastest. But there is another guy that's $20 an hour, so it might be those two are tied. We'll see. Might be interesting to give both of them the actual same car. He's way out here. All right. Has it been 4 minutes? Is this guy done? No, he is still going, man. Good gracious. 30 seconds for that small car. And how long have you got? You got 30 seconds also. Okay. All right, he finished. We can get this out of here. All right, get our tablet out. Employees, workstation. So that was not great. Next is Karen. Karen, we'll put Karen in the body shop. We'll give Karen this car. And this one just to verify. I think this is the only one we didn't scan, but it should be 0. Yeah, everything's at 0. All right, Karen, how long is it going to take you? It took him 4 minutes. It's going to take you 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So for a couple of bucks, we're getting like 20 seconds off the price. All right, so these two guys are good to go. Let's put our man back on the car wash here. Workstation, Bartek can go to back to the car wash. All right. And then we can unassign Ethan and then unassign Tyler. All right. That is a customer waiting. All right, cool. The other thing, so when I just I ran a couple days off camera to try to get like 6 of the same car, and the RNG was killing me, man. Like the junkyard, you know, kept turning over the 3 cars that were there, but like they weren't any of the cars that I needed. And then the emails were coming in, and the emails were not cars I needed either. So I figured I'll just, you know, do the best I can with what I got. And then maybe, you know, we'll try the challenge again and we'll just try to save up cars. But anyway, I was going back and forth to the junkyard so much that I did create more trophies. So let's get these guys added into the trophy case. Guess I could have done them all individually. All right, so showcase trophy, showcase trophy, showcase, showcase, and showcase. All right, cool. We're coming along with the trophies there. That's awesome. All right, customers waiting too. Okay, this guy. Get this person out here. All right, and then let's go. This should have been 3 minutes. Nope, not quite. Not quite. She's got 1 minute, 20 seconds left. All right, we got 4 cars left. So if I go to, let's look at employees here. So we will give Johnny's gonna get this guy right here. The Largo, and then the other 2 guys will get those 2, and then yeah, we'll give Paul that one because I think Paul's gonna be the best one. And then we also got to deliver a car for email. Luckily I had it done already. I just had to paint it. So that's sitting over there. Nice. All right. So let's get oh, park those a little too close together. All right, let's get this Journey on the lot.
Woo!
And we'll get this Journey on the lot. I see you, buddy. My man. Nice. We'll take the deal. All right. So our kind of like backlog cache of cars is burnt through it. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Is this Paul's doing? Is this
Right,
this what's happening for us? All right. So she's done. So I'll put all the times and everything in the
Hell no.
I'll put them in the chapters. I'll also put them in the comments of the video. And I'll post it to the Discord. Hopefully I remember that. All right, we need get her out of here. So she's out. We'll put her in the other car wash. All right. So next up is Johnny. Johnny's gonna go in the body shop. He was our original body shop employee. He was pretty bad. All right, so she was 3 minutes 50 seconds. Bartek was 4 minutes 9 seconds. Johnny is gonna be 3 minutes 37 seconds. So he's 13. So he is 13 seconds faster than her, and he costs $2 more per hour. So I feel like that's going to be like the ratio, and it's going to continue for everybody the same. Reject him. Oh man, down here. Reject him. Got somebody inside. We got a couple people inside. All right. No. Yes. And no.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, let's list these other cars. All right, Journey. 55. So can we do 70? Yeah.
Great job.
70,000.
Yeah. Woohoo.
And then the Thunder. Photos. So that's 35. All right, perfect. And last Journey. Add photos. 68. So let's do 80,000. And I can go a little higher than that. 90. I don't know what we have in this one. I need to do a better job. We'll sell it for 100,000. All right. And then let's put that one in here. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to run through you there, lady. My bad. And then Journey Black. All right. All right, cool. And oh man, he looks like he'd drive that Thunder. All right, cool. Let's see. My man is still working over here. Minute 15. It's 2 o'clock, so we should. Ooh, we might not get through all these cars in one day. That might be tall ask. I think we started a little late because I was repairing the cars and I was goofing around and doing other things. Get these parts out of here. Let's grab those parts. And move those in here, and then everything else is 100. Yeah. All right. Cool. And inside? No, she's over here. Oh, there's two people inside. All right. Nope. And, man, already? Nope. And nope. All right. So let's see. Johnny should be done. All right, Johnny's done. And I'm gonna queue these cars up. We'll do the same thing with the car wash people too, and see how long it takes to wash cars. All right, we'll bring this car in. All right, and move the employees out. So Johnny comes out, and Ethan is the next one. All right, so Ethan is 16 an hour. Johnny was 3:37. So I'm guessing this guy is going to be like right at 3 minutes. Oh, 3:31. See, this is where I think the car's not that much bigger, honestly. What was he was making? He's 16, Johnny's 15. Oh, that's only a $1 difference. Okay, that kind of makes sense. All right. I can get with that. All right. So let's while he's going his 3.5 minutes, grab this customer here. Way in the back. My man with the wife beater. Picking up the car. All right. What do we want to put in? Let's put another Journey in here. All right, there we go. All right. I feel like we are selling more cars than we normally do, so maybe Paul at $20 an hour does make a little bit of a difference.
Okay.
This queued up.
Good.
That's in there. We'll get this one ready to go for Paul. All right. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. That's gonna put me at, man, I'm gonna be like right at 6 o'clock. I might not be able to do these last two cars. We may have to go to sleep and then do the other two guys. Nope. Nope. We have crossed the $2 million mark. We're at $2.1 million. Not bad. We've come a long way. I'm gonna tow this car to deliver it to the guy and just see if like those fuses really did make a difference. All right. Inside. She's buying the gold one. Looks like she wants a gold car. No. All right. $430. All right, we might be able to get one more car going. I'm gonna have to be quick on the exchange. No, yeah, it's gonna be 5 and some change, and they leave at 6. All right, so we're gonna be able to manage it. One more, and then Paul will go to sleep and do Paul. Although the last two guys are both $20 an hour, so my expectation is they're gonna be the same. All right, 3, 2, 1. Tablet. All right, workstation. Ethan's out of there. Tyler is in there. Tyler's gonna take 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Okay. So Tyler improved by 30 seconds ish. I'll do all the math. Like I said, I'll put it in the comments below and everything like that. So we're talking, he's 20 and Ethan was 16. So that was a $4 difference. Put Ethan back over there. And then let's get Paul out of the office. We'll put Johnny in the office. Okay. And then we're gonna have to go to sleep for Paul. Because it'll be after 6 o'clock. Yeah, there she is. Nope. Inside. All right, awesome. Take it. All right. Sell this. No, we're not gonna sell that. All right. Let's put that gold like P3 in here. P3, I think is brown. The brown one. It's the one that's like, yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't think it has any miles on it. Like hardly any. All right. At least we're getting to sell a few cars while we're working through this. It's inside. And we're gonna reject that. And let's close the shop.
Yeah.
What's he got left? He has 55 seconds. All right, so he was like 3 minutes 7 seconds, I think, right on the nose.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is, once he's done, we'll go to sleep. We'll do Paul. And then after Paul's done, I will go deliver this car. And then what I'll do is after I'm done recording, I will do all the math and lay out like what employees did what and how long it took them. And then I'll put it in a grid and I'll just superimpose it over the screen. I think I got a pretty good handle on how to do that. And then the end of the video, while I'm going to deliver this thing, we'll throw that up on the screen so everybody can see the results. And then we'll deliver the vehicle. All right. So he is done. So let's move this over here. And then we'll be ready to do the same thing with the car wash. Maybe that'll be the next video, as we'll see. I'm assuming it's the same. I mean, I'm assuming everybody that costs more money is faster. And the guys that are 20 bucks an hour, I assume they're going to be exactly the same. And they are going to be the fastest. All right, I'm just going to waiting for this lady in the crop top to see what she's doing. She might try to buy one of these cars. And then once she's done, we'll go to sleep and get Paul going. Give her like 20 seconds here. 20 seconds. You don't make an offer on one of these. If she goes back outside, I'm going to bed. Oh, look at that. That's why I waited. Full price offer on the 150K minivan. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Let's get the Black Thunder in here. All right, now we'll go to bed. That was well worth the wait. All All right, it is 7 a.m. on the next day. We gotta wait an hour for the employees to get in. We will open,
Yeah.
open the doors.
Haha.
Open
Yeah,
the
yeah.
office.
Woohoo.
And then I want to pay bills, which I can do from the tablet. I always forget to do it with the tablet. All right, and I always hit escape too many times. All right, let's come in here and let's get these cars on here. These are like the next two trophies. So we'll just do a little house cleaning here while we're waiting on the employees to show up. All right, and got that. And that up. And X. And Z. And one of the updates they added in the patch that came out today was if you try to load a car on the bottom that's too big, it's supposed to give you a warning now. Alright. Let's pull that forward. And let's just move this car, that'll be easier. I think I can drive it up here. Oh. There we go. I think that's good. If I take that off, put that on there, and X, and perfect. Okay. There we go. These are our next two trophies. And we'll just put these right here. All right, awesome. Are any employees here yet? They're not, but we can go ahead and put Paul on there. So workstation. Paul is the me. No. There we go. Paul's in the body shop. And Tyler. And go back to being a mechanic. All right. And we are all ready for Paul, and here he is. All right. So I'm expecting this to be like 3 minutes and 7 seconds. The same thing as the other guy. So here we go. 3 minutes, 7 seconds. That's right. So the size of the car doesn't seem to matter. It's the price of the employee determines how long it takes them to do whatever car they want. Cool. Somebody's buying a car. It must be on the inside. Yeah, way in the back. Okay. All right, reject that. Okay, cool. All right, so that is employees in the body shop. So the size of the car doesn't seem to matter. And you know what? Let's test that. Let's test that. I'm gonna go grab this little tiny piece of garbage back here. No. Oh, I messed that up. Dang it. All right. Hit Z instead of X. All right, we'll give this to the other $20 an hour guy. Which one is he? He's in this bay. Let's get him. Place all. Alright, get to work. We'll get this out of here. And I just want to confirm the size of the car does not matter. I don't think it does. But we're going to have Paul do that big old minivan, which he's doing now. And then we'll give him that little teeny Chevette. And then it should take the same 3 minutes, 7 seconds. All right, we're gonna reject him. And so that will mean the size of the car makes no difference. It's the employee, how much they cost per hour is what determines how many minutes / seconds it takes to fix the car. So all of these cars were at 0% on Bodywork. So, so my expectation would be that, like, if Paul takes 3 minutes and 7 seconds to do this car that's at 0%, if I give him a car that's at 50%, I would expect him to do it in half the time. So instead of 3 minutes and 7 seconds, it'd be like a minute and, 33 and a half seconds. That would be my expectation. And at least that way we know. So you always want a $20 an hour guy on the body shop, because there's only one of them, and that's going to be the bottleneck. Let's hit up these customers. All right, full price deal. I'll take it. And we got these guys down here. No. And no. All right, so I guess we'll put the... Oh, she shut it in my face.
Okay.
All right, let's just throw the green minivan in here. Why not? Get something green in here. All right, boom. All right. And then we're just waiting on this guy to finish, and he's done. All right, and then my expectation is this takes 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Yep, it does. Okay, so the size of the car doesn't matter. What matters for the body work is the employee, how much an hour they are, and that determines how fast they go. And the two $20 an hour guys do it at the same speed. All right, so I'm gonna go deliver this car, and I'll turn off the mic, and then what I'll do is I'll edit the video, and I will post the results on the end of the screen. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. We'll do the same thing with car washing and just get the times down and just see, because I think this information will help you optimize your dealership to do the most efficient flipping. So yeah, I'll leave it right there. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment below if you think it's helpful to do these employees against each other, and we will try to do it for each one of the stations in future videos. But with that, I will get off the mic. I will catch all of you in the next one. Stay tuned. The results will be popping up now. Peace out. What's going on, everybody? So I'm back here doing the editing. I got the results up on the screen. Before we talk about the results, in looking at this video, the audio thing is doing its thing again, where the game sound is a couple seconds delayed past where we're at with the audio and the video. Again, everything records as one track. I don't know what is causing this. If you guys know, drop it in the comments below. I'm gonna have to hit Google this weekend and figure out what's going on and figure out how to fix it, because I don't know what's causing it. But anyway, and then on top of that, the editing software, I'm trying to bring in the little grid that shows all the results, and I'm having trouble with that too. So on my side, it looks blurry. Hopefully when I exit the video, it's not blurry, but if it is blurry, apologies. I'm still trying to figure out how to do all this stuff. Maybe I'm just too old for it. Anyway, going back to the results, the Bartek was 4 minutes 9 seconds. He was the cheapest employee at $10 an hour. The $20 an hour employees were 3 minutes and 7 seconds. So for that extra $7, we basically shaved a minute off of the processing time. So, and then in between, you end up with, varying degrees of success and timing. So I think what this means to me, and you guys let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, but I'm kind of thinking that we should have a $20 employee in the body shop because there's only one body shop, and so that will be the fastest processing in there. And then I'm thinking maybe we put the other $20 employee in the showroom, and maybe that helps sell cars faster. I don't know. We got to try that out. And then because the $15 an hour and the $16 an hour employee, I'm thinking they can be the two mechanics so that we're repairing the vehicles faster. And then we just stick the two cheapest people on the car wash and just let that wash everything out. But that's where I'm leaning to. That's what I'm thinking about doing. But you guys let me know where your thoughts are, and we'll see you later. Peace out.